Okay, here comes the Southeast Alabama Kennel Club.
They're based right here in Dothan. This is a nonprofit organization that consists of about 40 members. The club promotes the sport of purebred dogs, and this particular organization holds 2 dog shows each year, plus a number of community events for anyone that's interested in dogs.
And look at the clowns. Everybody's clowning around. These clowns are wonderful. We have Goose the Peanut Clown, who's over there. And
I think you've got a friend, Ann.
I bet she says I'm her mommy. I don't know about that. Here we have Wendy from Wendy's Old Fashioned Hamburgers. And of course, we always appreciate the wonderful people. Wendy's there with their
Barney. I think that's
Barney.
One of the kids' favorites characters nowadays.
And here's the Cottonwood float with Little Miss Cottonwood, Courtney Dees, first runner-up Brittany Tice, second runner-up Jordan Deadsoul, third runner-up Mandy Clark, fourth runner-up Anna Whitehead, Miss Cottonwood Lynn Nichols, first runner-up Lisa Kirkland, second runner-up Nicole Gardner, and third runner-up Kelly Taylor. The Cottonwood, Alabama float, the city of Cottonwood. We salute you. Used to love to go to Cottonwood and visit my grandmother. That was a wonderful little trip to go on the weekend.
Well, we have a little break here, and we want to say special thanks once again to our staff who showed up very early this morning to get set up for us to provide our coverage today. We have our Director of Engineering and Production, Mr. Paul Tannum. Of course, Mr. Joe Earl Holloway, who is our production manager, our Chief of Engineering, Doug Dansby, and all of our camera people. I think
Philip Bump right behind that camera there.
Philip Bump, and we have also Phil Robertson from the news department trying to coordinate a few things. Up in the sky is our good friend Red Bobby Flournoy, Paul Brown and Dean Tannum from engineering with us, Ricky Harper, Greg Roberts, and I don't think I've left too many people out. Back at the station we have Vanessa Benjamin manning the board there.
And I believe that help him get that. Phil Robertson was going to go over and do a little interview while we had a break with the National Peanut Festival president, Wayne Register. Yeah. But we're trying to get the cable across the street before we can. We do appreciate Burger King. They've done so much to, hey, Red up in the truck.
Eye in the sky, Red Flournoy.
I like that, eye in the sky, CBS eye. Well, that's neat.
Why not?
Oh, and we do appreciate Burger King for the coffee, the sausage and biscuits that they provided for us earlier. And David Etheridge, we appreciate you for these fur coats.
Okay, I think that Phil has Wayne Register standing by for a couple of comments very briefly. So we'll throw it over to Phil Robertson on the street. Apparently we don't have that camera just yet. We're going to stand by and talk to Wayne Register in a few minutes, so we'll move on because our next exciting entry is about to pass by.
Right, we have the Cottonwood 18 cheerleaders, sponsor Cynthia Bell, the Cottonwood B team, and also the Cottonwood Marching Band. The 15-member organization is under the direction of drum major Tanya Kohler. The band wears the school's red, white, and black uniforms in the West Point style. And the Cottonwood team cheerleaders have passed by earlier, and they attended the Dothan Department of Leisure Services meeting this summer and went home with second-place honors. So our congratulations to the Cottonwood cheerleaders and the Cottonwood Marching Band.
And coming up right now is our probate judge from here in Houston County, Cletus Yeomans, who, as you very well know, one time was our in-house resident meteorologist at Channel 4, and I actually years ago got Cletus to come back on the show and do a little weather for us.
Well, now that you mention it, this Tuesday on the morning show, which will be November the 9th, Cletus is going to do the weather again.
Fantastic.
It's going to be interesting because, you know, weathercasting has changed through the years.
Well, I'll be tuning in. I might get a couple of tips.
This is the Vernon float. Riding the float are Miss Vernon, Jeannie Block, Junior Miss Vernon, Arika Lovett, Middle Miss Vernon, Kristen Lovett, Little Miss Vernon, Carrie Coatney, Teen Miss Vernon, Jennifer Williams, and Tiny Tot, Becky Beaudry.
And again, we're going to be going to our National Peanut Festival president in just a moment. I think Phil Robertson is standing by on the street, and we'll be talking to Wayne. It's just been a fantastic year for the festival. I know we had a couple of days of bad weather, and
but the
all in
crowd
all,
still came out anyway.
Everybody braved the weather, and today's turning out fantastic for the last day, okay? Now we're ready. We're going to go to Phil Robertson live with our president, Wayne Register, on the street.
All right, I'm here with Wayne Register, president of this year's National Peanut Festival. And Wayne, you're putting on quite a show today.
I tell you, I can't believe it. You know, we get Tom Nebel down here to do the parade, and the weather clears up. What can I say, you know?
He's got connections, I guess.
I guess so, and, you know, it wouldn't rain on Ann Barnum for nobody. I mean, you know, we're just delighted that everybody's downtown, and we want them to come out to the fairgrounds this afternoon and enjoy Cleve Francis. He's going to be in concert at 2 o'clock, and it's just a wrap-up to a great week. We've had some bad weather, but that sure hadn't spoiled the atmosphere at all. It's been one of the greatest festivals that I can remember.
All right. Well, thank you, Wayne, and now we'll go back to Tom and Ann.
All right, thanks, Phil, and also, of course, our President Wayne Register there on location. We're now seeing on our camera from the Malone High School, their band, directed by Cheryl Spires, with 68 total members and 45 playing members. Drum major is Chris Nelson. Feature twirler is Rocky Russell. Colors, orange and blue there. That was the Malone High School band. And our next entry, we think,
is Miss Coffee County, is that right?
Along with some of her friends, apparently.
Yes. Webb, Malone, and Elba. Coffee County. Laura Brown is Little Miss Coffee County. Jessica Lisa Grace, Miss Elba. Danielle Chew, Little Miss Elba. Mary Catherine Head, Miss Malone. Valerie Baxter, Little Miss Malone. Emily Leanne Dixon, Little Miss Webb. Laura Lynn Alford, and first runner-up, Leanna Ivy. Miss Coffee County, the Coffee County float. And Tom, every year people look forward to the Wausau Community Club, and this year, riding in a 1923 Model T Ford driven by Thomas Rogers, Dalton Carter, Possum Day Chairman, Irma McAllister, Possum Queen, Leroy Goodman, Possum King, and James Wood, the famous hog caller. Maybe he'll call some hogs when he gets near us, Tom.
There we go. I don't know if Dalton Carter's with him or not this year. He might be up there.
He may be incognito.
He might. I think I would be too if I was with that bunch there.
Oh, my word, the Possum Queen.
Possum Day is held every year in Wausau in the first Saturday in August. So if you want to make your way down there next year, it's a fun time had by all.
Okay. And here we have the Florida Highway Patrol car driven by Lieutenant Thomas Moore of Marianna, Florida.
From WESP, here's our friends from 102.5 Radio.
And even though you can't see this, our dearly beloved Mr. Nick Sad brings us our peanuts every year. He's done it for years. Thank you, Nick. We appreciate you. Thank you, darling. And a Diet Pepsi. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Sad.
You're drinking coffee, so he brought me a Diet Pepsi.
Okay. From Chipley, here's the Chiplin Christian Academy. Flag team twirlers. Debbie Yagelis is their sponsor.
The Tom Chipley special to you, isn't it?
Well, I hope so. I spent many years in Chipley and, of course, love to get home. My folks, Martha and Rudy Nebel, are watching at home today, and glad to have them viewing.
And here we have the Chipley float, continuing the tradition. A tradition of queens is the theme of this year's float. During the 50 years of the pageant, a Miss Chipley beauty has reigned as National Peanut Festival Queen 5 years, 1947, 1980, 1986, 1988, and 1991. Only one other city can boast of more queens. Continuing that tradition this year, Miss Chipley Karen French was selected as Miss Congeniality. Karen French is the daughter of George and Sandy French of Chipley. Also riding on the float is the reigning production, Junior Miss Chipley Ashley Waller, daughter of H.T. and Paula Waller, and Little Miss Chipley Holly Park, daughter of James and Valerie Park, all of Chipley. These young beauties truly continue Chipley's tradition of queens. And here is Jan Cook, Public Service Commissioner.
And right behind Jan is the Northside Methodist Academy cheerleaders. Their sponsor is Naomi Cook. And the Northside Methodist Academy Band, of course, playing along with the cheerleaders. There's 26 members. They're under the direction of Mark Brantley.
We want to commend the parade organizers. This has been a superb organization. We've hardly had one out of order or anything. Had a few extra surprises, but other than that.
Well, it's tough to do. We have almost, again, I think 189 entries today, and it's a lot of work that goes involved in this, and the police department and everybody else doing a fantastic job. From Hot Country, WDJR 96.9, here's the Breakfast Bunch, Hot Country Cafe. All our friends there. There's Roy Fox and the gang.
And the gang. And speaking of breakfast, we really appreciate the Burger King for providing us with breakfast this morning. The crew has to get out here so early, and they appreciated their coffee and their sausage biscuits.
And here from the New World of Dance are our Hot Country Dances under the direction of Lindsay Hall. Lindsay is still tapping.
And I commented that I knew how old Lindsay was. She's young to be the age she is, let's just say that. She's still tapping down the parade route, which she has done for years and years and years. Now, I cannot imagine tapping down the parade route, because imagine the jarring on your body there. But Lindsay's still doing it, and doing a good job, I might add.
For 2.5 miles, I'll have a tough time walking the parade route, much less tapping it, but they're doing a great job.
We won't even talk about me, Tom, what I would do. And here comes another band in the distance.
This is the Jordan High School Band from Columbus, Georgia, and they're under the direction of Bill Hickman, assisted by Fred Maynard and also Marcia Patrick. The Jordan Band received all superior ratings at their state concert festival last spring and was chosen to represent the state of Georgia at Montgomery's Jubilee City Festival this last May. Dance team captain is Lori Taylor, the drum major Renee McClendon, and band captain Dusty Dudley.
Representing Colquitt are the reigning Miss Colquitt, Mayla Phillips, Junior Miss Gillian Nicholson, and Little Miss Julie Calhoun. These beautiful young ladies will certainly agree that peanuts and Mayhaw jelly make a delicious combo. When was the last time you tried a good old peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
I think we have them about every other day at my house. Both of my boys love peanut butter and jelly. Here's the Goshen High School Band, Ann, and that's this is a 43-member band under the direction of Sean Carney and drum major Jennifer Thomas. The Goshen High School Band.